I'm ready to eat. Tell me the importance of sharpening your knives before I start to chop my vegetables.
Well,
and
so
fruit.
technically, when you use a steel, you're not sharpening the knife.
Okay.
All you're doing is when you cut, the knife rolls over onto itself. So you got your sharp blade, and as you just cut away naturally, it starts to roll over and make a burn. All this does is it takes and re-straightens out your knife. My name is Eric Patterson. I'm with the Cook's House restaurant here in Traverse City. We've been around be 15 years in April. We started the restaurant with the sole purpose of using as much local produce, local products, and other items that we can. Vegetarians are easy to accommodate. A lot of the dishes that we have either don't have meat on it just as the dish, or we could substitute without a problem. Our wine list is put together for wine nerds and geeks, but also it's very approachable to people who don't know much about wine. The way we have the categories of the wine, it'll help you understand, you know what you like. If you like big, bold wines, we've got a category for that. If you like Italian wines, we have a category for that. So we're going to have two dishes. One is it's root vegetable season, the beginning of and squash season. So one dish is going to be roasted yellow beets with some elements, some chocolate that we get from Grocer's Daughter, fennel seed, a light roasted coffee grind that we don't cook, we just grind it and sprinkle that on, and that comes from Jack the Roaster. A little bit of olive oil and some arugula from Providence Farms, I believe is where the arugula comes from. So that's going to be one. Also, we're going to just do a simple mushrooms on toast with a fried egg.
I want to taste this raw, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that
see
should be
how.
fine. It shouldn't kill you. We'll find out, huh? No, I'm joking.
That's actually really good.
Yeah.
So this is called the hen.
Hen of the Woods.
Hen
You
of
also
the
have
Woods.
Chicken of the Woods, which is orange and much meatier. So what you want to do is just watch how I hold this, okay? From this angle. See where my knife is? Okay, so you're going to go there. See, this is just back a little bit so it doesn't get out there and you chop it off.
Gotcha.
And once you get that figured out, it's much more natural and you won't cut yourself as much. Then over here, we're waiting for the oil to get hot. We've got about a medium to medium-high temperature. Be careful that this thing doesn't light on fire, which just makes life a little more difficult than is necessary. There we are. Okay. Like that.
Just kind of layer it.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to let that cook, and that is about what we're looking for. We don't want to go much more than that, okay? Just pour it in there. One quick, there you go.
Okay.
A little bit of salt, around only on the whites, because if you get it on the yolk, what happens is little white spots will show up on the yolk,
Right.
okay? And
Should I
remember,
shift
getting
it?
burnt is part of cooking,
Okay.
so don't be afraid to get burnt.
Oh, I'm not afraid about that portion.
There are two great events in every young cook's life. The first time he has to go to the ER because of a cut, and the first time he gets a good third-degree burn.
I don't say flavorful, I say FlaVaFull. So what makes the Cook's House so flavorful?
We know how to use salt.
Ha!
Salt will cover a myriad of sins. Now, is that ready, or does that need more salt?
I think it needs a little bit more
It does
salt.
need more salt.
Okay.
We're gonna add a little bit of salt. This is why we taste, okay? We're gonna put half the mushrooms on top. And then gently put your egg on it. Like a pro. And some green onion.
Great.
Look at there. Mushrooms and toast with a fried egg. How hard is that?
feel like I want to get a little bit of everything. It's so pretty. I want to get a little bit of everything. And you can smell the beets. And I'll tell you, I am not a beet fan.
Oh, I hate them.
I'm not a beet fan, but you know what?
Dish.
Right. But I am going to eat this because, you know, one thing about being vegetarian, you have to keep trying different fruits, vegetables. Like, you can't get stubborn and just stuck in one area. So I keep trying beets every different way, and I'm trying it for you.
We had a vegetarian in here a few years ago who didn't like vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rip.
So I think you're kind of missing the point there.
That does happen.
They ate a lot of starch. We give them bread and a bunch of pasta. And
We call them carbitarians.
Carbitarians.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we call them carbitarians. I have enjoyed my time here at the Cook's House. This is a place you definitely have to go to because it is very flavorful, and I will see you soon.